Yo, bro, excited for this video today. Today we're going to talk about how to increase confidence by training. So, here's my little story about this. So, I remember being around 14, 15 and having terrible confidence with people, with girls, with safety, like social anxiety when you're out and about. And training has definitely improved all of those avenues for me. So, now, for example, I've gone from around 45 kilos when I started to around 72 kilos. This change at roughly the same height, I think I was like 5'8" here and I'm like 5'10" now. This change has completely changed my life because, for evolutionary reasons, if your physicality is high, your confidence is high, and if your physicality is low, your confidence is going to be very low with it. This is because you don't feel like you can stand up for yourself in fights. The time when this changed for me, and the reason that I'm inspired to make this video for you, is because I remember for a long time there was one friend I'm really close with who was always a lot bigger than me. And we'd always fight, we'd box, we'd wrestle, and he'd always beat me for years. Now, after this change happened, especially over, say, the last 3 years, 2 years, 1 year, when over the last year, I've bulked up like 8 kilos of lean mass. We had a wrestling fight, strangled him on his floor. Then again, somewhere else. Then again. On 3 separate occasions, I beat this guy in a fight when normally, like from all my historical experience with it, I'm kind of like subconsciously intimidated by that. And the fact that I beat him kind of shifted it in my mind and realized, wait a second, simply this increased physicality has increased my fighting ability, and now I feel so much more confident. As soon as that clicked for me, it honestly changed my perspective on life. And I want you to have this too. I don't want you to walk around the world, feeling scared of this person, scared of that, anxious to talk to that girl because you may get lost at. And this isn't shallow. I know some people are going to think, put muscle on and you'll speak to more girls. No. This is making yourself more formidable, more stronger, more attractive, that, the girls that you want will be attracted to you. That's not a bad thing. That's completely natural and a very good thing, a very healthy thing for you to want that. Now, mix that in addition to also feeling safer. You can tell that especially all the social aspects of your life will be massively increased. I remember in my group, I'm talking, my group is like a lot of athletes and stuff. Like the average height in my group was like 6'1". And before I had done my like main bulks especially, it would always, you always have a certain fear, a slight concern whether, if there's a physical altercation, whether you'll be able to defend yourself. And this isn't because, you're actively thinking, this guy's going to try to fight me. This is just your brain spotting the people around you and acting accordingly. Now, if you increase your physicality like I have, and now I don't feel that anymore, or if you don't, and you stay like the way you are, or you get worse over time like most people do, this anxiety is going to exacerbate inside of you, which is completely normal. Every single person you meet, your brain will notice, you'll feel a bit of fear, you instantly notice, okay, are they friend or foe? If we got in a fight, who would win? If there was a girl there, which one of us would get it? I know you think, oh, what's he talking about? This is your natural evolution and the way your brain will work. Now, you can try hide this and not fight it, you can not put the work in and just think, oh, this isn't important. Or you can put the work in and get the incredible benefits that I have. Now, I know, you can think, oh, yeah, okay, you get more girls and be more social. But the thing that this does for your mental health is truly something incredible. I can't underestimate it. My words can't fully kind of comprehend it in a way that I can explain it to you, where you'll be able to encapsulate it all and understand it in a way that, in a 10-minute video, you'll know why you need to work out, why you need to make yourself stronger. So all I want you to take from this video is keep an open mind, and by the end of the video, I want you to realize how important this is, and a few steps on how you can start working towards it. So another part of how working out and training will reduce anxiety, by working out, by the way, I mean like resistance training, weightlifting at the gym, calisthenics, not necessarily things like cardio. Things that will make you physically larger and stronger. Now, spending anxiety coins for progress. Anxiety coins, I'll just call as like a little bit of anxiety inside you. Say you get in an argument with your parents, that's 10 anxiety coins. The built up pressure inside of you. You get in a fight with someone, now there's 100 anxiety coins that you're constantly carrying around. When you work out, your brain and body will naturally release some of that anxiety. Some of that anxiety always, always, always is to do with social fear. Being kicked out of the tribe or getting in a fight, and doing physically hard work expends some of that energy. And the expending of some of that energy is what really kind of calibrates your mind and re-brings you back down to reality where you're not so stressed about everything. Additionally, the fact that you see progress happening from this also reduces anxiety. Because, okay, right now, say this is like your dream physique graph. So for most people, they're going down, 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 down. For you, though, it can go like this. Boom, where you're working out over time, and then, you bam, bam, bam. Long time you can get to your 10 out of 10 physique. Now you may not be there. You may not be there because you've only put 3 months in. But in 3 years from now, you may be there. 5 years in 5 years from now, you may get there. And working towards that, while you may not be exactly there now, knowing that you're getting closer to your goals, that if you just keep going, you will reach that, for me, really, really helped me. Because even when I started, I didn't feel confident in myself. I didn't feel protected and safe and confident and attractive. This change, this working towards something and knowing that you're making progress really, really helps. Because you may not be there right now, but you know you're going to get there. You know you're going to be formidable. You know you're going to be very attractive to the girls you want. And that's a fantastic thing, right? That's the type of thing that can truly transform your mental health as a young man, and I know it has for me. And I really want this for you too. And lastly, because I just had to mention it, because if I didn't, someone else would. Endorphins, blah, 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 blah. When you work out, your brain will release some very feel-good chemicals. I don't need to explain them to you. We all kind of know what I mean. Because even if I explained it, who cares, right? Working out will make you feel better. If you're ever in a rut, the number one thing that works for me, try work out a little bit. And as soon as you work out for 5 minutes, you want to work out for 10. Once you work out a little bit more and then you complete a workout, even if it's a small, not perfect workout, you then have the energy to do a few more things. Okay, I can work for an hour now. I can do my meditation. I can do some journaling. I can call that friend. I can sign up for that job that I don't want to. I can go to that interview I'm scared of. I can speak to this person about that. I can go ask the girl out I want. All of these things are catalyzed from somewhere. You get the positive momentum and then you can bring it forward and forward and forward. Whereas if you never started, you wouldn't do this task, then that task, then that task, and go up this spiral of benefits of doing fantastic things forward and forward and forward. I'm sure you know this and I know this too. If you start your day badly, you'll just end up doing bad things. If you start your day well, even by small things, getting up early, doing your bed, drinking some water, doing a few push-ups, you can really then start catalyzing and moving your day forward in a way where you'll really be productive the whole time. That's the final thing about it. And very, very quickly, if you don't really know what to do for working out, I assume most of you do. All I'd say is start with a small workout. Go on YouTube, search up beginner calisthenics workout because it doesn't need any weights. If you have a gym membership, go to a gym. If you don't know what to do, go on YouTube, search up beginner anything. I don't need to do this for you because obviously if you want to watch fitness specific related content, I would recommend that. My channel is more about mental health and trying to help you with that. And obviously, all I'll say is very simply, go somewhere, watch a very simple video, whatever you like, try that. Try do that for 3 months. See the results, see how you feel. I started by doing 20 push-ups every day, 20 sit-ups, and 20 squats. I'd do this as the water in my shower was warming up, right? And then this went to 50, 50, 50. Then I started adding some little weight exercises in. And now I work out at home every day for like an hour. Truly fantastic stuff. And this makes me feel incredible about myself because, again, I know that I'm getting somewhere and I'm already doing a lot better than I was before. It's truly a fantastic feeling that working out can give you. And I really hope this helps, man. I really hope I've motivated you and kind of given you the reason of linking working out to improving your mental health by reducing anxiety. I really hope that helped, man. Much love.